What's up, YouTube? It's Tay and Hero from SoCal Buddies, and we have the usual buddies that we have for Loki. We're going to be watching episode 2, which is the variant. Do we have any predictions right off the bat on what's going to happen in this episode? At the recap, we talked about what we wanted to see for the series, but we didn't do predictions for like the next episode. So do we have predictions for this one? How do you think that Loki's going to be? Is it just going to be another Tom Hiddleston, or?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so?
Yes.
What do you guys think? Just go real quick.
Yes.
No.
No?
You're
So
just saying
what is it going to be then? If it isn't Tom Hiddleston?
What's his name?
Doctor Who?
No.
Wait, what?
It's Doctor Who.
Doctor Strange?
No,
It's gonna be Matt Damon.
That would be really good. Matt Damon.
No.
Right.
Because he's in the play, the fake play, and then he dies.
Oh, yes!
What play?
That would be next level thinking.
Is that in Ragnarok?
Yeah, I think so.
What is his name?
So it wasn't him?
No.
Oh, I like
thought it
Kevin's
was
idea.
Matt Damon,
I like Kevin's idea.
You think
I like
I'm
Kevin's
that?
idea.
I'm smooth brain, bro. He's in the show.
I mean
Owen
Thor?
Wilson.
Yeah, it's gonna be an Owen Wilson variant.
Can you have a variant for someone?
He wants to touch himself.
If he gets it, I swear I'll owe you like something. I don't know.
Boba.
Owen? No, I want
I
something
mean-
bigger if it's Owen Wilson, bro.
No.
He takes off the hood. He's like,
Hello.
Wow.
I turn off this recording immediately.
What? Say that one more time.
wow. Wow.
It's probably like an older Loki, I think.
Okay. What about?
I think it's just more super evil, like
Loki.
Thanos evil Loki.
What?
Okay. What about you, KK? Older, younger, same age? But it's a
I would
baby.
say a little older.
I would love to see
I'd
like
say
a
older.
nicely aged Tom Hiddleston.
My prediction for that is actually, I'm surprised Kevin didn't say it, because you actually said it in episode 1. You said that it could be an older Loki. I actually do think one of two things, actually. I think it could be an older Loki. It could just be Tom Hiddleston and they kind of like Captain America'd him. The other option actually is it's actually going to be a female Loki.
Ooh.
Natalie Portman. Enter Natalie Portman.
No, that's Thor.
Oh yeah.
I think they already leaked that they had someone casted as a female person, and they're saying that it could be a female Loki. And on top of that, when a guy goes to Owen Wilson at the very beginning of the episode and hands him the report that they apprehended Loki, under gender, it has fluid. So it doesn't say male.
Oh.
Well, he
So-
also shapeshifts.
Yeah,
Does that matter?
fluid.
I guess that's true. I never thought about it that way.
Right.
That's possible. My third option is actually gonna be completely opposite of what Kev said. Is I actually think the other way that they can play it is that whoever this evil Loki, whether it's an older Loki, the same Loki, a girl, it doesn't matter. Whoever it is, I think could be actually good, and really TVA is bad. They're gonna chase her, but then find out that he or she is right, and then they end up siding that way instead. And he or she's doing it for a reason, kind of thing. And TVA is bad.
I can see TVA being mad though.
I feel like TVA is bad.
They could be bad because of that evil music at the very end too, which was showing all the TVA stuff.
Yeah.
So
Owen Wilson.
hello. I feel like he's gonna he may see the ways and go with Loki in that, and like actually help him, even though he's part of TVA.
I would be mind blown if it is like that.
If
'Cause-
TVA is evil?
Yeah, because it's like TVA is actually controlling everything,
Mhm.
and if they're bad, like it's kind of weird.
Yeah, what if the timekeepers either died or they don't even know where the timekeepers are? So they're really
Mm.
just governing the time themselves with
So it's like-
whatever was left. So it's almost like Wizard of Oz.
You see that?
Yeah, it's like Wizard of Oz, where there's a wizard and everything, but then they don't realize it's just some person behind it. Let us know in the comments below what you guys think. Out of those options, I said old Loki, female Loki, whether they side with the quote-unquote evil Loki because TVA is bad. What do you guys think?
Or Owen Wilson.
Yikes.
Wow.
If it's Owen Wilson, I'll buy you a Chilling Reign booster box.
Or Matt
I
Damon.
bet. I'll take that.
Hey, what I get if you're wrong?
Chilling Reign booster box.
I'll give you
One booster
some.
pack?
I'll get you some custom Chilling Reign stuff. I might give you some ice cubes.
Because it's chilling.
It's chilling, bro.
And make it rain on you.
Oh my.
Well, this was a fun pre-show discussion. Should we move on to the main event?
I instantly thought of Matt Damon.
We just mind control them, I think.
Oh, they're fighting each other.
Oh, there he is.
Was it a guy or girl though? No, that's too short for Tom Cruise. Right, that looked too short to be Tom Cruise.
I think it's like just the right height for Owen Wilson.
Which kind of Loki remains unknown.
No, the lesser kind, to be clear.
Let me see the back of that jacket.
Oh man, that's messed up.
Very subtle. The TVA has pruned a lot of these guys, almost more than any other variant. The two are shape-shifting, illusion, projection, and my favorite.
Please show Matt Damon.
That'd been pretty funny.
Because you already know that we can catch you, and how's preparing us going to get you any closer to the timekeepers?
There you go. That's their. Remember we talked about it last episode. What does he get in return? So maybe that's it. So it pretty much disintegrates everything that's not supposed to be there. Is that basically what it is?
This seems very Wizard of Oz.
Do you think so?
After the guy met on the elevator who didn't like to talk, remember him? This guy won't stop. Who knows? Maybe there's something that we missed. Well, you're idiots. I suspect you probably missed them all. Yeah.
Reminds me of Monsters Inc.
Happy reading.
Yeah.
Mike Wazowski, I'm watching.
Always watching.
Hello.
Wow.
Well, that's Ragnarok. Yeah.
He destroyed Asgard?
Not him.
Right. He never experienced that. Right. So he's reading for the first time.
Everyone around you is destined for imminent destruction. Then nothing that I say or do will matter.
That's true.
Because the timeline's not in branch. You lure me out into the field and then you stab me in the back. And that's a theory I don't want to test. Nothing in the back. You've literally stabbed people in the back like 50 times. I never do it again. 'Cause it's so old.
Oh, Pompeii. Are we just gonna see a bunch of apocalyptic events? Are we gonna see 2020? See, it really does feel like Wizard of Oz.
Including you.
Every time there is an attack, the variant steals a reset charge. He's planning something. I just don't know what. So keep an eye out for the missing charge.
Whoa.
The hell was that?
That was me. Using magic to dry my clothes. So I didn't announce myself with every squeaky footstep like the rest of you. You can trust me. I understand. I have to earn that.
He's gonna earn it here, or they're not gonna earn it, and he's gonna fire her later.
Oh, he sees them.
He or she. I still think it's too short for him.
You're me.
Oh, nice to meet you.
See, it's transferring his conscience. That's what it is.
He could still be Owen Wilson.
It could be.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in ruling the time variance authority.
It's because they're initial thoughts. I kind of said it at the very end there to create a whole bunch of different branches, so you can go and pretty much do whatever you want, because if all these branches are being created, you won't be able to tell where that person is. But if you're like the only one creating branches, then obviously once a branch happens, then they know that it's you and they'll go get you. I almost think that's why Loki went with the girl Loki, because he knew what she did, and knowing that he can now get away and not have to worry about getting caught. So
Maybe you can explain it to me. So if the girl Loki dropped all of those reset charges to different timelines, how did it cause branches? The whole thing of those reset charges are basically to eliminate anything that's not supposed to be there. So realistically, the only thing that's not supposed to be there is reset charges.
I'm gonna have to think about this one a little bit, because I'm not entirely sure how that created branches technically, but we know it obviously. Like, that was her goal, right? Is if I get caught, this is what I'm gonna do, and this will cause all these branches that now I can go wherever I want.
Let's just say the charge within a certain radius gets rid of everything in that area. That in itself is creating a new timeline, because everything in that area
Is now gone.
And now is now gone, and the people that are outside that radius are now basically variants of that timeline.
And if they dropped it, let's say, on the Avengers, right? Now, in that timeline, there's no Avengers.
He didn't see, but maybe she modified it, and then the reset charge to do actually like the opposite or something, and
Add things.
cause something to happen
True, we
rather
don't-
than erase something that happened.
By Loki deciding to go with the girl, female Loki, shows that I feel like TVA might be bad. I feel like him going with her, it wasn't because of pure evil. I feel like we're now going to see the quote-unquote evil Loki side of things. What she thinks about TVA. It could be bad or whatever it is.
The girl Loki basically stated that I'm not going after TVA. Yes, TVA in a sense may be bad, but maybe she's thinking, you know what, who's the root of all of this, which is the timekeepers. So maybe she's trying to create mass chaos to somehow get to the timekeepers. Because the timekeepers are now going to be super busy trying to somehow mitigate the huge destruction that's going on.
I feel like throughout this episode, it gave me the Wizard of Oz vibe, where it seemed like they keep mentioning these timekeepers, right?
The
over and over.
lizards.
Yeah, and the lizards and all this stuff. And then we're gonna go see them, and they're not even gonna be what we expect.
Going off of what Jordan said, she didn't say she wasn't going after TVA. She said she wasn't interested in ruling TVA.
Oh, yeah, she
okay,
did say
yeah,
that,
that's
yeah.
what she said.
So that doesn't mean though that she's not interested in like destroying them. It was just the way that she said it was very like she's insinuating something like I have no interest in ruling TVA. Like it was like she was trying to imply something that you don't know what that underlying meaning is yet.
That there's a bigger picture.
The Loki we know is he did want to kind of, rule TVA. Like that's his, that was part of his goal for now, or up until this point, right? I think it's gonna change still, which still goes along the lines of the episode 1 when they kept asking about ruling. So it makes sense that his motivation is that he wants to rule what he sees as like the most powerful entity. I still think he's gonna have to sacrifice that somehow or in some way. I don't think it's gonna end up that way. The Owen Wilson thing, would it be crazy if Owen Wilson was actually another variant of Loki that like infiltrated TVA? Because if you think about it, Mobius, right, always is complimenting Loki, and I feel like that's a very Loki thing to do if you're actually like impersonating impersonating someone else and talking to yourself.
Shouldn't he set off that variant thing though?
Good, yeah. I don't know how he would do it, but I think that'd be that. I was just trying to think to help
Now
support.
he's going left field.
No. I was just
Y'all are.
I was just trying to think to support Hero's theory of Owen Wilson being Loki, kind of, and that's that's how I think it could be. If I'm trying to throw some support your way, I think that's how it could happen.
And you know what that really is though? That's a true buddy. You know what I'm saying? Like he took my left field. And then it was about to go foul, but then like
He went further left
He
field.
was in the stands, and he just hit the ball back in play. That's what he did.
No, it's not back in play.
Yeah, he did.
No, it's
He
not.
said, "You're telling me there's a chance."
But TVA's, I don't know why we're assuming they're good. Because why are
I'm
they?
not assuming they're good.
I was like, why are you telling everyone what they should be and like which versions are the ones that are supposed to be. That's rude.
Yeah.
The three
That's
of them
true.
are deciding. Like, you got rid of the cool buff Loki. Like, all these other versions of Loki are gone because of them. That's rude. I want to know what buff Loki does.
If I'm going off what Wiggly's saying, I think that's also why it feels like we're gonna actually see the timekeepers at some point, and I think it's gonna be like Wizard of Oz. It's gonna be we see them and they're maybe not as powerful.
Or they don't exist and it's all.
Yeah, they don't exist, and TVA is the one dictating everything, and that makes them look even worse. at
They
that point.
evil.
Yeah, they're actually evil. So Ravonna, or the judge, whatever her name was, and Mobius, when they're talking, Bree said it does feel like Wizard of Oz.
It's very they, like they're very interested. They're very, like they're so invested in this case. They're looking at everything very closely. I don't know, it just feels very...
Sus.
Yeah. My sus meter went off.
This episode was more kind of like the variant Loki that we know choose a path between siding with TVA or actually really just trying to take over TVA, or going with the girl Loki, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of built up to that whole like chase. I found you. Now variant Loki, you make a decision. What are you gonna go try and do?
Feel like she's gonna show him or enlighten him with drop some knowledge on him that's really gonna change his mind and he's gonna go on her side. There was definitely a moment of maybe I don't go through, and he's like, no, I'm going through.
I think he was weighing his options.
Yeah.
To be honest, like I don't think he has an intention of helping. I think he's gonna do whatever feels most beneficial to him, depending on the opportunity. So if TVA were to recapture him, he would spin it that, oh, I was actually following her to help you guys.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. If she went, it's like, oh yeah, like screw those TVA guys. Like he's gonna be on whatever side is gonna get him out of that situation alive. I think he's also very interested in what her motivations are. Like
Mhm.
she's very much not like him, right? She's not interested in ruling. And he's like, why? Like, if this is, what I see as the most ultimate power in the universe, why wouldn't you want to rule them? Like, I would. That's me.
Yeah.
Because she's so unlike him, it piqued his interest in also why he wanted to follow her.
Another thing I'm excited for next episode could be them comparing their pasts. I think it'd be kind of cool seeing both of them compare the past and be like, oh, I never did that.
Okay, I'm gonna hit you with the left field one. It's really not Loki.
So that female is not Loki at all.
Correct. I'm just saying, in general, it could be someone that is not Loki.
Real quick, this totally just popped into my head. When they were escaping at the end, did Mobius and the other two time variance people, did they see the female Loki before she went in?
No.
So
It
she was
just, yeah.
So she went in, so they didn't even see her. So they actually don't even know that she was a girl.
No.
I think there's so many questions because, like, even going back to Bree's point, which I keep trying to play back in my brain, they know each individual variant. So realistically, they should know who got away. Unless this Loki is now just using this girl as a mind control type thing.
Why wouldn't they just show that when they are showcasing all the Lokis, right?
100%. Yeah, I totally
That's
agree.
why, if we're gonna start seeing the other side of things, right? We're now gonna see the evil or the female Loki with the Loki we know. We're gonna see from their point of view. They could use that to their advantage. Like our Loki can now tell the female Loki that they don't know that you're a girl, and they could use that to their advantage if they actually don't or not. So one thing I wanted to say before we close out this video, Tom Hiddleston, in I think an interview or something, he said episode 3 and 4 were supposed to be like some pretty crazy stuff supposed to happen.
Oh.
Like it's some, especially for Disney Plus being so new and doing TV shows. It like out of all the previous two, this 3 and 4 are supposed to be pretty crazy. I think. I have a feeling they're gonna go through time in the next episode. Like there's gonna be a lot of. I feel like they're gonna jump a lot.
Yeah,
And
sure.
it could also be them trying to avoid TVA too. Them trying to find them, and then maybe they finally get on their trail, and they keep jumping, and we might see different places in time.
A random question. Do you think he has like some type of time tracker in like his clothes that they gave him, so that they could track him through time?
Ooh, that's pretty smart. If That's
Like
really
if they're
smart,
assuming that
actually.
he's gonna try and get away somewhere.
Because
Yeah.
that's a knuckle bump, air knuckle bump. That's a good one.
Had to put a tracker on him.
I feel like if not, that was a missed opportunity.
Yeah, for sure.
But I
But-
feel like
Like he's wearing all their clothes. He was naked in the first episode. He's wearing all TVA clothing.
But one thing, in one of my notes, I also said you also got to see this episode how smart Loki was. I feel like he may think that what you said, and he'll just get rid of the clothes.
All right. Well, do you guys have any other left field type of predictions? And that's kind of my question to you guys.
And that's what we'll close off this episode with.
Well, I don't know if it's like real left field. I think that several variants that are gonna do a little rebellion against the timekeepers in this series.
It makes sense if that was to happen, because pretty much the variants are like outcasts, I guess, right? They're kind of outcasted from their timeline, and now they gotta pretty much die just for not following their path that they wanted them to take.
KK.
no, I don't have one.
Throw an outlandish one out there.
All the Avengers are gonna come back. They're gonna save the timeline.
What?
So you're saying that the old that this show is gonna have enough budget to
You
bring
asked me,
And she
and I gave you my answer.
She delivered. She delivered.
It is outlandish.
All right. Well, Kevin.
At least Thor.
Okay, I can maybe see
yes.
Thor, maybe, because it's Loki and Thor. Yeah. Kev.
Mobius is actually a timekeeper,
Ooh.
and he's watching over Loki to make sure he doesn't do anything dumb.
That would be a crazy twist. I don't even know if it's left field. This is going back to my whole prediction that I want to see in the series, right? I said that I wanted to see Loki back with the Avengers, right? But another way I could see it is he ends up getting thrown back into his time, right? And he's gonna die then to Thanos, right? In Endgame. But instead he has that knowledge, so that's how he somehow gets around dying. Faking his death again because he has a knowledge that he's gonna die that way.
Take it away.
Casey's a timekeeper.
Ooh.
That is left field. I like it. I like it.
Ooh.
He's got like the most under the radar job.
That would be really funny if all of a sudden he's the one that goes up and is like, I'm a diamond.
He goes, yeah, look at all these all these stones. Yeah, we're
He's
good.
like, and by the way, I do know what a fish is. Alright guys, let us know in the comments down below your left field prediction for this series.
Or whose do you agree with?
The most.
It
You
ain't
can tell
mine.
us that, yeah. Whose do you agree with? So let us know in the comments. All the Avengers coming back.
No.
Casey being a
Captain
timekeeper.
America coming back.
I got too many to recall, so I don't know. Just say my name. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you do want to watch our last video, click here. If you do want to watch any Pokemon videos, it'll be somewhere over there. But don't forget, if you do want to chat, hang out, just vibe with us. We do stream live on Twitch Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 7:30 PST. So catch us at twitch.tv/SoCalBuddies. Alright, see you next time. Watch out for the next video. Bower Devs, we out.